You mentioned that Asian Select having Starry as the only form of a flash might be a hindrance overall towards XSET, correct? But when it comes to the way we're looking at how they're playing around that paranoia, just having that one sole flash for a certain amount of time, for just a sliver of a moment, it keeps the team together and allows them confidence, first of all, that everyone's blind, no one can dodge the flash, and we can work with it as well.
Lotta here does have a headhunter, and in rounds like these, one kill with that weapon could turn the tide. Timing is a little weird in this one, and the shots are whiffed. Oh no, she's missed her opportunity and might have just missed out on this round for CLG.
Fast pushing, far pushing from Artstar, and it seems like she has, I don't know, a Gojo type effect around her. No one can really touch her, get into the same space. Bullets just curving around her head. She just has infinity as she walks anywhere she goes. Not looking at a bunch of shots again. A right click just misses. Artstar should not be alive in this anti-eco type eco situation, and she's adding a lot of value pushing straight in. That'll be free for XSET rolling through. Big thing for both these comps as well is to see them kind of pushing really forward towards mid. All 5 players, looks like for now, just walking through. Han can't see anything. The recon dart in the inventory, ready for a retake. 5 players walking in.
There's no trademark here. Why is there no trademark?
They're relying on Han to really just watch this, at least just the cross. But it's 1 player versus 5. How much value can one find? That's 2, almost 3. It's going to be good for the side of CLG for now. Up to Noya to try to find a few more picks. It's Bungie with an operator. The jet player, the Noya, can drop down at any different type of side. Can fall off the bridge here. Will be exposed to Snowpile, though. It will be tough. They'll take this control and let CLG simmer.
I'll wait in this one. I love this run. Re-clear space in towards D, but Storybun had no support in that one. If she had waited another second, Rise would have been revealed, but now Rise in a lot of trouble. She dives on down, ducks to cover for safety, but how long can she stay alive? How long can she stay safe? Her survival here is critical because you see there's rotation underway. Bungie will be here soon, and Rise has done enough. Bungie's in a position to shut this on down, but Seeley has made it in towards the A site. She has a spike on her back for this 1 versus 4.
I thought Claudia might have been on top gen for some reason, but no, she's all the way over at belt. It's going to be a trap for Seeley as soon as she makes any amount of noise. Claudia with the drop down. Tempered, waiting for teammates. A little bit more cocky, looking for the 1v1 is the big question. Just holds out. Knows that there's not going to be movement towards flank. Lots of damage done down, and Rise will be able to clean up.
That one nearly got out of hand, though, for CLG. If Han hadn't found such a big performance, that round could have slipped on away. I do like their adaptation, though. After they lose that initial space, they fall back and they re-clear space into mid. Find the punish onto the player trying to disrespect that smoke. I believe it was Storybun.
There isn't that much of a fast push going on the site. This time, though, Poison Orb rocking through straight in the skies. Bungie actually see it, and they know that she has an op in this position. Will still go for the shot and the pick and find it. That shouldn't be allowed, but it happened.
And again, she doesn't use the dash. Has an opportunity to fight for more with relatively little risk. Now, does have to back on away from that fight as the second shot misses on out. XSET, despite taking the early damage, they're still going for this. They're going quickly.
Power of double controller, blocked vision, smokes on all sides. It's just getting tough to breathe for the team of CLG as they're looking for things. But look at Bungie. Doesn't care about inhaling, exhaling, only just dealing damage. And now XSET find even more. Viper's Pit going down as Outstar and more from Storybun. Picks across all sides. Now it'll make things really tough for the side of CLG to come in. Claudia finds an opening through the flank, and now there's just 2 players left inside the smokes.
But this pit is really sneaky. If they can hold on, there's a possibility. Now it's just Artstar. Time working in her favor. Within the depth, she looks up, faked out, and shut down. Amnesia, good on her to keep that alive, to pull this defuse on through. They grab an 8th round for CLG now.
A lot of the rounds that we did see is a lot of XSET finding timings on the way CLG moves in. They've kind of slowed things down completely to just cover any of the gaps they have positionally rocking through this map. They're also staying as this collective of 5 rather than just letting one person fight Noya or someone else on the other side of the map. Now Claudia will be at this yellow spot. It's where we've seen a lot of value for CLG rocking. XSET will just end up pushing straight past it. Now they have that death ball walking past the Viper's Pit. Not much to see really, a lot to spam though. They know that at some points, Rise has to enter once again. A big tag coming through, and Hunter's Fury just chopping the entire attack push completely in half, down to chunks. It'll be easy for Rise to pick things up, even with the pit down. The spike is in the worst spot.
Yeah, and Bungie is still finding these connections. That operator hits from one. The spike, it feels unrecoverable in this one. Poison Orb is available for Artstar, but she has to fight forward past her twin. The other Viper just across the box.
Timing.
Oh, it's so well timed. Artstar takes her down. Now with that Poison Orb still available, there's a chance she's wary of someone through that cutout, cutting her across from the Snowman side, but it's not to be. Now the Poison Orb up, spike recoverable.
She's been in this angle before, 0.08 seconds last time, and ended up going huge. This time though, time really not on their side. 15 seconds, a shock dart coming in. There's only one spot that Silly could really be past that snake bite. Way too much to handle for Artstar. Even someone of her caliber cannot win that 1v3.
Porta-Force popped. They still have that operator up for Bungie.
Gonna be dangerous. Waiting for one of the smokes. Han sees it, knows about the walks, knows about the strolls, and this time it'll cost so much. Double 90 damage on the Noya and Artstar. That's gonna pay off huge later off into the round. What a shock dart from Han. I mean, once again, almost clamping down around, and Bungie's ready. Rise is there too. They're electrified as well and don't need a bow to really deal that damage. Now it's just about the shots, just about the positioning. They are ready. Up to Artstar, but just 60 HP due to that shock. It's going to be tough. Starry there as well, with the positioning going to be caught moving all the way in from screens. Yep, it's EMEA with the timing. All down to Artstar. 1v3, 2 players immediately, and then one to come in after. Take out after the fact. There's one isolating perfectly. The Bungie just has a pedestal you cannot knock her off of.
Towards speed, but their main indication is this A site. Omen deep indeed. They look like they want to go quicker in this one.
Try to at least go for the insane play. Maybe just look for a little bit of info, because that player would have been caught out by the Owl Drone as well. Want to get close and personal with the Spectres. These shorter weapons on site. Everyone's going to be playing hopefully close by and active with each other, but Recon starts finding a few players on aggressive angles. It'll change the entire setup for XSET.
Noya just has to buy time here, because you have utility and towards the late round to win it on out, but buying time, the name of the game, and Noya already chipped down low, but Starybun finds one. Trade is there. CLG has already pushed them forward off of this site, but the spike is in a position where it can be strong in the post. However, what was never accounted for XSET was this wall, and the wall from the Sage, it comes on through complete blockage of any damage. The defuse is stuck, and Han closes on out this play, and it has been working marvelously. Bungie sure the ones to find the majority of those frags, the majority of the impact, but look, straight off the rip, Claudia has found herself a tag, a leg on towards the opposing jet, and she can still post, still hold. The chamber means there's relatively little risk. However, a lurk coming up through the halls, and the trademark dealt with. Someone's going to have to be tasked to clear out Ellie.
Ellie brought back all the way by Han's Owl Drone. And yeah, Celia can't really do much on the side of B main either. Her Owl Drone gone. So a lot of information down for the moment for both teams. Not that much space gained either for each side. Look at the things on A. Look at the info that CLG has. Bungie knows no one's really walking up. And with the numbers and footsteps they hear, no one's at belt either. So a few rotations happening. A lot of gas, a lot of pedals just eased up on the A side. Lots of aggression over towards B. Look at the timing from Starry though. Doesn't matter. Rise goes huge, finds 3 in a round that matters so much. EMEA will be there with wallbang this time, and they take it to match point. Mid. Oh, what's that? Han just double shock darted us. He just stopped us with EMEA slow as well. It's impossible. There's just no way XSET can go, and Ellie down again to Bungie with a big shot over towards belt.
The impact from this young Opper has been impeccable. Bungie, again, the latter half of these games is where she strives, and combined with that Viper spin, it could be big, but a gap has been left. An opportunity presented. Starybun looking on through. Han not ready for it. Starybun, she can create chaos. She can save this map, save this game. The timing rough, but EMEA chipped on low, and Starybun still alive in this position. Survival is the name of the game. It doesn't matter if she gets any more kills. All she has to do is buy rotations and pull time.
That's exactly what she's doing. She's pulling players as well and buying so much space for her team. Bungie now backed all the way up into A. Crucial seconds gone. Will there be a read that this is happening over at B? That toxic screen is up. They understand that Starry is still close by. Could have walked all the way back down mid towards helping out her team. Here the plant and the pit is down. This is perfect for XSET. Claudia might find a random shot in their sights, but not going to really see it. Starry finding EMEA as well. The resurrection, that wall that's crucial for retake, is down too.
Hunter's Fury available here, so if they need a bail out of the pit and towards the late round, that's available.
Still all locked in. Rifles inside and play updraft coming through to make things really chaotic on that site. Punchy is just going crazy and finds Artstar somehow, stays alive, gets C-Lane, but Noya, the clutch goddess herself, is there to make sure that XSET has a say in this game. 11-12.
Set, stay alive in this one, but that's not a play you can replicate. That's a one-off gap. That is a well-timed opportunity taken. Surely CLG will switch that on up. XSET need a second solution to their problem with the double up.
Hoops and knives all around. It's huge. And now Claudia is ready to get a little bit more aggressive. Rendezvous ready, and she trades that Al drone back again. Going to be so tough for XSET to move here for free. It looks like they got all the way towards back yellow just in time. While we saw Claudia rendezvousing out Starry Bun from the shadows all the way in towards that backside. They have so much control. It's fast this time. CLG are going to be off with their timings.
It's double op setup in towards the retake. That's always difficult, but Bungie gets things going in the right direction. A player down, so 5v4 to play with here.
The wall's also down this time though, so it'll be just a complete raw retake from all sides. Cloudburst in, slowed down, wall bang through. Starry's gone. The reads are there. Ellie there with a few sprays. She is down too. CLG is looking to do it. Take it all the way towards map 3. Artstar is the last one left alive. Spike not all the way down to half. 5 players to face. The Prime Gaming flawless for CLG to win map number 2.